What's going on, YouTube? It's Thursday, almost a weekend. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. All glory to God. Hope you cashed all your tickets in yesterday. We got a good little cash on yesterday. Now, let's move on to today. It's only 3 games in the NBA, only 1 game in the NFL. We don't do NFL, obviously, because there's so much stuff going on in the NFL. But tonight, the Patriots and the Jets do play, and I do. I am picking the Patriots to win. There normally are some upsets, normally some ugly games on Thursday night, but um, the NFL, we're gonna go with the Patriots on that one. Now, for new users, what we do is go off of the projections that what they give us, and we also go off the news, and then we figure out what they've been doing on their last, depending on how many games they've done it, and head to head, and when that team that they are playing, how everything is going when it comes to numbers wise, which is are they 28th or whatever, but against like if they're 28th against points on at that position, we do all of that. Now, yesterday I ended up cashing with Aaron Gordon on PRAs. Um, who was the other one? Aaron Gordon PRAs. I'm trying to remember. I was trying to remember. Hold on, give me a second. So yeah, Aaron Gordon PRAs. We had Rui Hachimura on 1.5 threes, and then Dyson Daniels on assist 5.5. Now, if you just go right here to underdog right now, as you can see, let me go back right here. I want you to see something. So this is updated. It's not all the way updated, but Jason Tyson right here, Jalen Tyson 9.5. But now, if you go over to underdog right now, he is out for the night. He is out. Lonzo Ball's out. Darius Garland is out. That just came out within the last 3 minutes. Abachi's out. Abaji's out for the Raptors. By the way, Zion is cleared to resume on court activities with contact. And as of 2 hours ago, again, it's not a lot of games, but uh, Cleveland again, they just Darius Garland's out. Um, Lonzo Ball and Tyson's out, so we're not sure if Mobley, Allen, Mitchell, if they're going to play yet for Indiana. As you see, it's still the same. Phoenix is not submitted. Atlanta is not submitted. Atlanta and Phoenix are both coming off of back-to-back. So make sure you pay attention to that. So now let's get into what we have here, because now you can kind of do the Cleveland and Toronto, but you got to kind of take away Tyson. So we're going to move from Tyson. DeAndre Hunter's another one that can play. Garland's out. So this number is probably going to move away, which is Donovan Mitchell 9.5 rebounds and assists. He's hit this out of the last 4 games. This number is going to go away. I would think this, against Toronto, he's 3-6. And again, like I said, the last 4 games he's hit this. This is with Garland. I would think this number goes up a little bit with Garland being out now. Shall see. He probably can't get into the lines right now because he's still trying to figure out if Don Mitchell's playing, but he did not play last night. So we'll see if he plays tonight. And then DeAndre Hunter numbers probably is going to go up. Scotty Barnes, his rebounds and assists, 12.5 rebounds and assists the last 4 games against Cleveland. He has hit this. There's He's been kind of up and down. He's at 5 and 8. It's not bad. 5 and 8 there. Um, Ingram right here, 3.5 assists. He's hit this in the last 8 games. Like it one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Last 8 games, Brandon Ingram has hit over 4 assists. Over 3.5 assists. In the last 4 games against Cleveland, he's hit that's a pretty good number. Brandon Ingram 3.5 assists. I wonder how long that number's been like that, but he's been tearing it up. Everything else has been 3-3-3. So might not be a bad one to go after today. Brandon Ingram also last 4 out of 4 games on the road. In the last 3 games in general, he has hit 19.5. And against Cleveland, he has hit this 3 out of 4 times. And then we look at Emmanuel Quickly, 21.5 points and assists. He's hit this last 4 games against Cleveland. He has not hit. He only hit it 1 time. That was in 23. So that's something interesting to look at. And again, it just depends on who all Cleveland's playing. Again, no Tyson, no Lonzo, no Garland. You would think Mitchell, DeAndre Hunter, Sam Merrill. Um, DeAndre Hunter might be a good one as well. 5 games without Garland. He's hit this number 21.5 points and rebounds. And you just look at the last 3 games, he's hit this. Besides, so he's only missed this 3 times this season. And look how he does against head-to-head against this team. Against Toronto, he's only missed it 1 time. So DeAndre Hunter might be good. Again, it just depends on who's playing for Cleveland. But DeAndre Hunter, Donovan Mitchell might not be bad options. Also, what I just said with Ingram and Quickly, it would probably make the game a little bit better if Mitchell and Hunter is playing, and Mobley or Allen, because now Ingram and Quickly, their numbers not as bad. Here's another Jacob Poeltl. His last 2 games, he's hit this number, which is 9.5, 12 and 12 against Cleveland. He is 4 out of 6. So in the last season, he's hit this number 4 times, and might not be a bad one either. But I like Jared. I like DeAndre Hunter. I like Donovan Mitchell right now. I do like Quickly. I love the assist for Brandon Ingram in this game. Just depends on who's all playing. So we'll just have to figure out around game time what it is. But those are definitely some ones I like. So let's go over to Atlanta and Utah. Atlanta's been playing very well without Trae Young lately. Dyson Daniels, his number now is at 6.5 on the assists. He's hit this on the last 4 games. It was at 5.5, but now it's at 6.5, so it's going up. And again, it's coming off a back-to-back, so pay attention to that. I think Utah is going to give them a pretty good game. And if you look at Nickeil Alexander-Walker, 24.5 points, rebounds, and assists. The under is hit in the last 6 out of 6 games. Obviously, that was probably when he was with Minnesota. And him coming off the bench. Even with him coming off the bench, he's still giving you a lot of minutes, 30. So that's interesting there. Okongwu, the last 7 out of 7 games, this under is hit 27.5 points. That's a lot for somebody to come off the bench as well. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's a lot. 27.5. He must be starting. 20. He's not getting. I honestly don't think he's getting enough minutes to do this off the bench. Like, look at that. That's 36 minutes. That's a starter. Like, that's a lot to do coming off the bench. 27.5. Oh, that's a lot to do off the bench. He's got to get a lot of rebounds. Got to get a lot of minutes. And I understand Walker Kessler's out. And Lauri Markkanen's there. And man, that's a lot. Flipowski's still there. That's a lot, bro. I was looking for Jalen Johnson, 14.5 rebounds and assists last 4 games. I was looking for is he playing? Here we go. Keontae George. Also, Isaiah Collier coming off the bench. 8.5 points is his number now. He came, so he's played 3 games this season. Okay, he's hit this number 2 out of 3. And again, he's coming off the bench. We played Minnesota, got 10. Played Minnesota again 5, and then 14. Now against Atlanta, 1 out of 2. But 8.5 might not be bad for Isaiah Collier. Yeah, I know understand he's come off the bench, but that might not be bad. Keontae George. So he played 26 minutes. They play around the same amount of minutes. Indiana in the Indiana game, they played around the same amount of minutes. How many minutes did he play with Minnesota? So 36, 25. This Keontae George. Okay, so his number is going up. I don't know if he was in foul trouble that game. He didn't play that many minutes. So Isaiah Collier, 8.5. That might not be a bad one there. Also Isaiah Collier right here, 5.5 on assists. Might need to jump on the points and assists. What is let's call Colliers, points, and assists. They don't have it. They don't have Colliers points and assists, but if you can find Colliers points and assists, 8.5, 5.5, he's probably going to be around like 15. Oh, here we go. My bad. It wasn't moving up for me. There it was. Hold on. So it's 17. No, that's points rebounds. What is points assists? They don't have points assists for some reason, and I would see why. But if you can find points and assists for Isaiah Collier, you're probably gonna get you a good winner. He gets rebounds too, but he's mostly a distributor and he scores. But his over on 17.5 points, assists, and rebounds is hits 13 out of 17 times. Okay, I like Isaiah Collier tonight. I do. I like Isaiah Collier tonight. I was gonna say if they had Dyson Daniels at 5.5 assists, I like that. They want you to get another one. They want you to get another rebound, and then Dyson Daniels on his points. The last 4 games, he's been able to hit the under on that. Again, he's been more of a facilitator and more of a playmaker. Also, Mr. Do-It-All guy. He hasn't really been the scoring. They've been leaving that up for Porzingis. They've been leaving that up for Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Ricochet. So Dyson Daniels has been on the rebounds and assists. So maybe if you can find rebounds and assists for Dyson Daniels, let's see how with the rebounds and assists looking for Dyson Daniels. And his rebounds and assists, 12.5 rebounds and assists, which ain't bad. But you got to realize that Jalen Johnson is around, Nickeil Alexander Walker's around, so, and then they're playing Utah, so, take that, take that with a grain of salt. Also, Nurkic, 14.5 rebounds and assists. He did hit this the other night. At one point, the under wasn't that bad, especially when he played Minnesota. I think it's bad, but the last four out of 4 games, he has not been able to hit the rebounds and assists. So a good one, and also the rebounds in general. It just depends on who's all playing tonight. I was looking for Lauri Markkanen too. Flipowski right here, this is a good one. 17.5 points, assists, and rebounds. He's been kind of up and down, as all the Jazz players really have. Lauri Markkanen. The under has hit the last 4 out of 5 games for Lauri Markkanen. The points on the under has hit. That's interesting. Okay. So like, what do I be doing? I be trying to find out like the real good one, like the juicy ones, not what everybody else wants you to pick. I pick the ones that like people wouldn't think of, because them the ones that's gonna move. So Devin Booker, 32. That's the Suns and the Pacers. Devin Booker, 32.5 points and rebounds, has hit the under has hit the last 4 out of 4 games. He's been hooping, but when it comes to points and rebounds, he has not been getting it. He's been getting a lot of assists. So right here, 26 and 3, right at it on last night, and come off a back-to-back too. So I want you to think about that too. This is points and rebounds. So mostly Devin Booker has to score a lot of points to get this. Now he did have 10 rebounds, 9 assists. One game he had 0. Royce O'Neal has been a very big bright spot. I think I said that yesterday in the video, and he hit the over on again. 19.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Again, he's going to be a person that's going to do this because no Jalen Green. Depends on Dillon Brooks playing. Even if Dillon Brooks is playing, Royce O'Neal is probably going to get the start. And Royce O'Neal has been very consistent this season. The first part of the season, he was missing it, and then he got hot, and then he didn't get into Golden State. But other than that, he's hit the last 4 games. So Royce O'Neal is probably a good one to go with today. Grayson Allen, he's been on fire. 42 one game, 23. He's been scoring to peel out the basketball as well. He's only missed it 3 times this season, 19.5 on the points and rebounds. So that's another one. Andrew Nembhard was playing good. Here's another one right here, Isaiah Jackson. This might be a great play right here for you today. Isaiah Jackson, the last 7 games, 5.5 rebounds. It's probably a real low number. I'm not gonna lie to you. This might be a real low number. Isaiah Jackson, the starting center, and if you look at Phoenix when it comes to rebounding, they are 10th, but they're as all at 25, they're 25th against rebounds. So Isaiah Jackson, you asking him to just get 6 rebounds. He's been getting it the last 7. Might be the player of the day for sure. Isaiah Jackson right there. And go ahead and find if he's still in this. If you're still here, we just found this a gem right there. Isaiah Jackson, 5.5 rebounds, 7 out of 7 games he's hit this. It might be a gem right there. Nesmith right here, 23.5 points and assists and rebounds hit the last 5 out of 5 games. He's been hooping against Phoenix 1 out of 2. He's been up and down this season, but the last couple, he's been finding his groove the last 5 games. So that might not be a bad spot. Also with Matherman being gone right now, that's a good one. So we got T.J. McConnell. He's back. T.J. McConnell's back. He just came back his first game against Utah. His number is 11.5 points and rebounds, so that helps out a lot. He played only 11 minutes, and he got 12, 1 and 1. Now, T.J. McConnell, if y'all remember seeing him in the playoffs, T.J. McConnell, when he gets his run, that brother can run, and they're missing that because, I get Andrew Nembhard is there, but he's not the facilitator as you would think. He's like a McConnell. So, okay, we're looking at that, and then you look at right here the assist. The last 10 out of 11 games, he has not been able to hit 7 assists. It's dating back to the NBA Finals, of course, and in the playoffs in general. 10 out of 11 games, the under has hit. And if you go back to Cleveland, he hit it in Cleveland. Other than that, like the 7.5, obviously this is without Tyrese Halliburton, but even without Halliburton, he's been in and out of the lineup too. So pretty much throughout this season, 3 out of the 4 times this number has hit, and then head to head, this number has hit 3 out of the 4 times. So Andrew Nembhard with the under on the assist, that might not be a bad deal as well. But it looks like we got some good stuff. You look at Pascal Siakam right here, the under as well. 32.5 points and rebounds. That under has hit the last 5 out of 6 games. And it's hit the last 3 out of 5 games against the Suns. I think we got some good stuff today, really. Again, it's not a lot of games. It's only 3 games, but you got a lot of stuff. It just, again, it's depending on what the Cleveland and Toronto game. But I like Brandon Ingram's assists because those are that he has been hitting. DeAndre Hunter has been doing well for Cleveland. If you look at Atlanta and Utah, I like Isaiah Collier. I like Dyson Daniels' assists. Maybe more of the rebounds and assists. The assists, you're asking for one more assist, so that might not be bad. But the rebounds and assists I do like. And again, it's coming off a back-to-back, so you got to be a little bit tricky. It's a little bit tricky on that. But Royce O'Neal for PRAs, also like Andrew Nembhard on assists. And I love Isaiah Jackson for the rebounds. They're asking for 6 rebounds for Isaiah Jackson. I love that. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game in Phoenix tonight. So those are the picks I like, just depending on who's all playing. But those are pretty good picks, and that's what we're going to be rolling with. Now, if you probably want to hit some unders, you can probably look at that. But T.J. McConnell might be a good one today as well. Just probably want to check Aaron Nesmith. Aaron Nesmith was a good one over on the 23.5 on PRA. So we got some good ones, got some sneaky ones. Make sure you try to get them in before all these numbers move, because they will move because of people like myself. I'm not a big time guy, but you never know. These things move. So appreciate all love, support. All glory to God. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We're going to continue to move on, and we got a big slate for the NBA Cup on tomorrow. Until next time, see you then. Stay safe, and God bless.